So welcome back to Baked Beyond Belief. My name is Alex, and I am baked. Not beyond belief yet, but I'm baked, and we will talk about stuff that is beyond belief.
I like how we have a different camera setup every single time.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
I figured out with that tripod, I can put that camera back far enough that I can get all of us.
Say that into the mic, Stefan.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Either way, so today's guest is a friend of ours, a longtime friend of ours.
A very handsome friend.
A very handsome friend.
You had butt sex once.
Well, thanks guys for having me.
They had butt sex once. It is
Mr. Kody.
Mr. Kody.
Yay. Yes, thank you for having me.
Very good.
Yeah, butt sex.
What would you say your spirit animal is if you could choose it?
If I had to choose, it would probably be not a wolf. That's too simple.
Okay.
Something like a rabbit.
Why? That's fucking dumb.
It just,
stupid,
it just
dude.
seems like me.
Jesus.
Okay. So we have a common question.
Going right into the common question now.
Yeah, right into it. So
No, we have to ask him a normal question first. We can't just ask him that.
Yeah.
We have to ask him Kody.
Yeah.
I almost called you Alex. Have you ever had anything beyond belief happen to you, like supernatural, ghost?
yeah.
Honestly, no.
You want to eat the mic? Eat it, bro.
Let me fucking fix this thing. Hold on a second.
Good luck with that.
Hold on.
For some reason, they gave the guest this time the shitty one. Usually I have
Can
the
you
shitty
move
one.
the base of the mic closer to you? The entire thing.
It's not that. It's the arm that I keep
No,
saying.
but if he moves it closer to him, he can
Yeah, but
collapse.
every
the
time
arm.
I go to raise it up, then it fucking falls over.
But you want to move the whole thing closer and then shorten the arm.
Yes.
Oh,
Because that counterbalances it.
Oh,
It puts it more over the center of gravity. You know.
Yeah, you get it.
This
it.
guy.
Other way.
There you go.
This guy knows what he's doing on a podcast.
Yeah.
And then you can, then move it closer.
Okay. Hey.
There you go.
Hey.
There you
Now
go.
we got it.
There you go. Now you're getting the mic.
Have I had anything supernatural happen to me? I would say so. So after, we all know, my mom died.
Yeah.
Not everybody knows
well,
that, but
everybody knows now.
yeah.
About 10 years ago, my mom died, and my brother was big into the supernatural stuff. He had all these kind of things where he had sage burning and salt and Ouija boards in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to do all that kind of stuff. I told him no, right? I told him I'm not interested in that, and I don't think it's a good idea to have it in the house. And he says, well, I want to try it. So I remember we went in the basement and we turned the power off and all the lights were off, and he had the candles burning, and he said these chants that he learned and all this stuff, and nothing fucking happened.
The fuck?
Yeah, he was really into that kind of stuff.
That's crazy, dude.
Anyhow, no, I've never had any of that kind of stuff happen in my whole life. Nothing supernatural, even when we asked for it to happen. Yeah, nothing.
So another question. So besides for the whole, have you had anything beyond belief happen to you? So you either have a mermaid, okay, that is the top half woman and the bottom half a fish, or the bottom half is human and the top half is a fish. Which one are you fucking?
That's an easy answer. The bottom half woman. It's very simple.
So it's just the fish brain just on the bed. It's just flopping around trying to get into water, and you're just.
Oh, what's the alternative? You having sex with a fish?
No, you're having sex with a mermaid. So it's top half brain, human, woman with
But the bottom
tits.
half is nothing you can work with.
You're just cheese grating your penis on fucking scales.
All women have tits.
All women.
Even if they're small, they're still tits, brother.
You said woman with tits?
Yeah, woman with. Yeah, I was just describing it.
Well, what would you rather have? Fish? Fish pussy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
honestly.
Yeah. Don't tell me. Yeah.
Honestly,
Dude,
honestly, yeah.
like woman like legs and like vagina and just fish head just flopping around.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, there's one clear right answer, and you guessed the wrong one.
Yeah, but it's up to preference though. That's what I like.
That's what I like.
He likes human pussy.
That's what I like. Exactly. That's what I'm used to.
Yeah,
That's what I'm used to. You don't want to try something exotic
yeah, no.
like fish bushy?
She's like, come
No.
fuck me in my fushy, you know,
My fujussi.
fujushy.
Oh God,
Fuck me in my bass.
Pro shop.
that was a bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Why didn't you like
I
that?
didn't like that one.
My bass? Oh, like ass.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, you shit.
Now I get
Okay.
it. I thought you just meant
Alex
like,
just didn't
shit.
get it. And I just
yeah.
found it bad.
I now that I get it, it's still not good, but I understand it.
But you ship it.
Stop. Right now.
Stop it.
My God, stop.
Mm.
Anyway, so as every normal Bake Beyond Belief podcast, with the normal being the last like 3, we make the guests do all the work. So
Yeah,
Kody,
so
what do you
I-
want to talk about?
Yeah, so I did prepare a few things.
yeah. Welcome
Yeah.
back to the show where
Exactly.
where the guest interviews us.
So there's a few things that I prepared.
Sure.
The first thing, it's actually a question specifically for Stefan.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Oh, God.
I've listened to a few of your guys' podcasts in the past.
Yeah,
Where you're
right.
talking about like which mythical creature would you rather fuck, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And on TikTok, I've been seeing a few things, a few
Yeah.
trends.
Yeah.
So for Stefan,
Trends.
yeah, it was like
for Stefan specifically?
No, it's just AJ, Alex. Pretend your headphones don't work right now, but I just want to ask Stefan. So, if you could fuck one Mario character specifically,
Okay.
which one would you fuck? A Birdo,
Bowser.
perhaps?
No.
If it was Birdo,
Why does that have to be Birdo?
how would you fuck Birdo?
In the mouth.
I didn't say it had to be,
If you said if it had to be Birdo,
but it
how
could
would
have been
fuck-
Princess. It could have been Peach.
Yeah, I would fuck Peach.
But why was it Birdo in the mouth?
That hole though.
That hole though.
Okay, moving on.
No.
No.
What Mario character you gonna be fucking?
Daisy.
And if it was
Yeah.
if it was
Yeah,
Birdo, why would it be Birdo? And
I
how?
agree.
Yo, Peach.
No, it wouldn't be. No, it would not. I said if it was Birdo. It's not.
No, you said,
You
if it was
jumped to
Birdo.
Birdo for no reason. It would be Daisy.
I don't know. You led to that question with like, if it was Birdo, why would you fuck it?
It was a leading question.
And why Daisy, not Peach?
Actually, Rosalina.
Yo, Peach.
Oh,
Rosalina,
Rosalina, like the
though.
one in Super Mario
Yo,
Galaxy.
Yeah.
Rosalina,
Like
though.
she.
Yeah.
Yes,
She'd
sir.
have some mystical shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some mystical shit.
The people who know,
Yeah, you're gonna get those. What are the stars called, Kody?
Like the star bits.
Stars.
not star bits. The live stars. Fuck, I forgot what they're called.
in the Mario movie.
Yeah, like the one that was in the cage.
Oh, the one that's like the
depressed as
life
fuck.
is only gonna end
It-
soon.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
What are
fucking
they called?
depressed.
What are they called?
I don't know.
I don't fucking remember what they called.
Oh, fuck. Now I remember those.
And the eternal suffering.
Yeah,
Shit like that.
Oh,
Those are my
God.
favorite characters.
Oh, those are great.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
No, I don't know.
why is it not Donkey Kong?
Sorry, what? I didn't say
Why-
Mario Kart characters. I didn't say
Donkey
you.
Kong?
Donkey
Why
Kong
would
is-
you
Donkey
fuck
Kong is
Donkey
not
Kong?
Mario.
Why are you fucking Donkey Kong?
That's just Nintendo.
Nobody's.
No, Donkey Kong is Mario.
No, it's not. It's Donkey Kong.
It's
That's in
Mario,
Mario.
though.
That's the original
Where-
Mario.
where
That's the
is
original Mario,
When
yeah.
he's throwing the barrels.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I guess Peach was involved in that though.
it was.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
by
Mario.
default, you could fuck Peach.
I'd fuck Peach.
You'd fuck Peach?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If I didn't have the option of any Super Mario character,
I'd fuck Toad.
Hell yeah, Toad.
I guess you can. I don't think you should, but I guess you.
I'm going after Toad.
I'm going after Toadette.
Stefan,
No,
what's the fish?
Toad. Yeah.
The
fucking fish,
fish,
the
the
one that
cheap-
jumps.
Yeah.
Cheap. Yeah, exactly.
So he already knows the name.
The second thing I want to talk about is I've watched quite a few of your guys' videos.
Mhm.
Dare I say I've watched all of them.
I
wanna
think dare. I don't think
I
you
would
have.
like to question, why is it an ongoing joke or that Alex is incredibly racist on the channel?
Yeah, why? Well, why? I would love to know too.
I just want to know the origin of that, or why are you so racist?
Well,
Well, that's not true for one.
Once upon a time.
well, Alex, why don't you tell the camera why that's a recurring theme?
Because they like to make me think. No, so they like to act
Oh.
like I am racist. I'm not racist. As proven in the last video we just filmed tonight, which was, what is this a hate symbol? And I won with my knowledge of knowing what is a hate symbol and what is not.
Fair.
Because I do actively not use any of those symbols. Mainly because I can't draw. But
So you're saying that you hate black people more than Jews?
not what?
Was that a like gotcha moment?
Yeah, it was like, what was
Got
that, dude?
Is that all you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, that was it. That was it. There.
No. I just
Yeah,
thought
they're okay.
I thought
There's
you were
more.
transitioning a little bit, so it's not like I'm fucking running through my list. And
No. There was no transition. Just it's just I think it's a funny joke, and that's it.
That's his real question for why.
exactly.
Real question.
Answer.
Okay, I have one.
This is a high podcast, okay?
This is a high podcast.
It's very highly rated. No, it's not.
No, it's not. We try. No,
We
don't.
do. Well, I mean, it has been
A
getting a
little
good
bit.
amount of views a little bit.
That is true. Randomly. I have a deep thought question, mostly for Alex and AJ, because they like thinking deep. I think Kody would be able to answer this one pretty quick, and I would probably answer this one pretty quick. If you could know absolute truth to one question, what would be the question? Like if you knew the answer to one question, like the question you could ask the universe, and the universe would respond with the answer, what would it be? Because mine would be, what is the question of the universe and everything, and the universe has already responded with 42. So like I have my answer. I don't know if anyone would get that.
No idea what the fuck you're
That's a
talking about.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the
Yes,
Galaxy.
okay,
I
I
don't
have
know what
no
you're talking
idea.
about.
I have no idea. Anyway,
I don't have. What's the intention of my question? Is it to become rich or to become powerful?
There's
Or
any
just-
question. It's like,
Think whatever you want.
yeah, whatever you want. Like the
Person.
question that you would want to know the answer to. Like it's one question, like I said, and that you're putting it into the universe, and the universe is actively responding.
I
with the
got it.
answer.
So my question would be, what should I do? Because
Yeah,
I feel like it's cryptic enough that there's still some guessing. It doesn't take away the excitement of life, but it also puts me on a better path
What if they're like
to whatever I should do, because the universe knows best,
but
right?
I feel like that could be too open ended, where the universe could be like, "You're hungry, so eat."
Sure.
imagine there's
Sure.
just imagine
I feel like if you spoil too much about life, it's boring anyway. There's no point to it. So
Well, that's why it's like that's the one question. Like, you don't have to actively
What
ask
should
a
I
question
do?
about life.
that'd be my question. What should I do?
what if they said don't
Just don't. Just
I don't
answer
know.
with the word "don't."
just don't do life.
Google Map the closest bridge.
fuck's sakes.
I'm
not sure, Stefan. I think that I would like to be able to know something that could make me rich, so I could do what I want to do in life.
That was my next question.
But also, I
How to be rich.
suppose philosophically, what's the point?
Or like, what's the point of life?
What's the point?
Yeah,
what's the
but
purpose?
but like when you find that out, what's your plan? When they're just like, this is the point of life, you're like, okay.
Well, I guess because we'll never know the actual answer.
I
so,
think-
like,
I think my answer is like, what do I have to say to like one of the richest people, whoever that may be, to instantly make them give me $1 billion for doing absolutely nothing? What is that one question?
I feel like that's a dangerous thing to do, because that person that can give you $1 billion can also probably do a lot of things to you.
Anonymously.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
And
Yeah.
honestly, where I don't have to have any actual like face-to-face contact with them or their associates ever, and that I remain safe
Mhm.
in that question that I asked.
Yeah,
There we go. I had to
okay,
define
yeah,
it.
so,
You're
They're
right.
like really like deep in that question.
I would like chat GPT that question.
How do you say this better?
God damn, dude, you want a fucking witness signature with that?
I would like the money.
Well, Stefan,
Yeah.
I do have one question for you.
Yeah.
It's not as deep,
Okay.
but what has 5 toes and it isn't your foot?
Alex's foot.
It's my foot.
Dude, that's
Sorry, that was
crazy.
on the list of things.
God damn it. Wow. I see Alex's foot.
Just like targeting Stefan.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. But there is one more thing. We were at Subway earlier today. How do you feel about tipping at things like that? We went to Subway earlier, and I went to pay with credit card.
Yeah.
And they asked me for tip. Brother, I taught you the recipe. Don't ask me for a tip. How do you guys feel about tipping?
Did they provide a service?
Not when I teach them how to make the recipe.
No, I'm just asking. Just asking, man. If I'm going out to a restaurant and they're bringing me food, you know, like they're like coming up to me like, hey, do you want drinks? Absolutely. But if it's like Subway or like McDonald's or like that kind of thing, I'm like, no.
I think it's gotten out of hand.
Like okay, like sure. I might be like dollar kind of thing. Like but like
Not even.
past that, it doesn't fucking matter to me.
Even at Starbucks.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like where like the options are 1, 2, and 3, and like no tip is like very tiny.
It's all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
usually tip there just because it's
Because
No
you
tip.
can't
You
fucking
feel
read.
bad.
You get nothing from me.
You don't have your glasses on. You don't know what this says.
Yeah. I always have the fear that they like pull out the receipt and they're like, gonna make this
fucking
shitty
idiot
now.
won't tip me.
you know, I'm gonna fucking make this the worst coffee he's ever had.
I'm gonna spin this coffee.
Yeah, that kind of shit. So
I mean, they're already 50-50 if I do tip them. So what the fuck's the point?
I guess, yeah.
No, like for me, tipping like that, if it's something that's supposed to be fast food related or like a convenience store or anything like that, if it's not a restaurant, I'm not tipping. You get nothing from me.
Yeah,
and even
that's
at
reasonable.
a restaurant, they should be paying their employees at least minimum wage.
Well,
they
they do.
Or did they finally get minimum wage?
Yeah,
now instead of,
they've been
like,
getting
the-
minimum wage for
yeah,
a long
but like
time.
okay, so for example, I know I have some friends that work at a certain restaurant, and this is the way the tips are done. So let's say you sell $100 worth of food that night, very slow at night. You sell $100 worth of food. You are expected to pay the kitchen staff or in the other staff, split it up, 15% of your sales because they're assuming you're getting 15% of that money towards your tips. So let's say you give someone 0% tip, they're paying the other staff around them and the kitchen staff the money from other tips that they would normally get.
Yeah,
so
no,
they're paying that.
I'm just saying that we should do what Europe does and most of the world does, and not North America, because it's only North America that fucking does tips. That you should pay them a minimum wage and treat it as a minimum wage job.
They do.
And we shouldn't have to. Yeah, okay. So then why were we still tipping them? Because the whole reason that we were tipping them is because they were getting paid less than minimum wage.
Because they're service.
Yeah, but that's North American culture now.
Sure.
So like, why do we have to?
Well, you
keep
want this to be
doing
like fucking communist Russia? Is that what you want?
No, I want to be like
Sounds
the UK
like
or
it.
France or
Yes.
Germany. You know, like literally the rest of the world that doesn't tip. It's only the North America, like
You know
the
what's-
US and Canada, that tips.
So weird in Washington is like you pay for your dinner. So they bring you the. I find this so fucking weird. I'm sure you guys have already dealt with this, but that they like bring you the receipt and they're like, your dinner is like $100, right? And then you write like 15%. Then they take your card.
Yeah.
And then in your they take your card, bring it back. They do the transaction themselves. It's just so weird instead of just like fucking slapping your card on a debit machine. Then they come back. But in your transactions, it goes $100 charged, $100 refunded, and then $115 charged.
Mm.
Why? America, why?
Yeah, and
America's
then
very
if they can't
behind.
read your handwriting, they just guess.
But
Wait,
why don't they just give me a machine where I'm like
They don't have it.
15%? They do
No,
though.
like-
We're fucking cloning sheep. We're making laboratory meat. We
Not
have
at that fucking restaurant though.
yeah,
You
I
think
know,
they
but
have
like,
the
God,
money to fucking have a sheep in the back?
no, but fucking Oscar's family restaurant down the road on Victoria Street does.
Oscars and pizzeria.
I'm just saying. Some fucking giant barbecue place in the middle of Washington can afford the same debit machines that everybody else has. I'm pissed.
Yeah, it's more that
bullshit.
the U.S. is very behind. When
Okay,
it comes
Google
to, like,
call
cards.
fucking Washington.
Google, call Washington,
Oh
D.C.
shit! Don't.
Okay, Google, call the president.
Triggered my Google.
Okay, Google.
Okay, Google.
Yeah, no, the U.S.
Okay,
is
Google.
very behind.
Okay, what?
I said the U.S. is very behind when it comes to cards and stuff.
That's,
Yeah,
that's like
but-
the only thing they're behind it, honestly.
What if they misinterpret your 1 as a 7?
That's what
Tip
they'll do.
Exactly.
75%.
Yeah, $78 instead of 18.
That's fucked.
It's your bad
Like you hear stories
because you're
like that
writing
on Reddit
this
and
fucking
stuff.
messy.
Yeah, because you hear that like stories and stuff on Reddit, but like, yeah, what is like they'll see the amount and see a low tip and they'll just charge more, and the person
fucked.
won't know until later because they don't look at their like their credit card statement or something. It's like I would not allow them. Like I would hate that. I'm like, no, I'm going to come with you, and I'll do it at the register where the fuck you're doing this. It's like,
Yeah,
you're
man.
not just going to take my shit. Like, no.
You should fight each and every one of them.
But also, like, I don't eat at restaurants in the States that often. Or if I do, I have cash. Very specifically because of that reason.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like using my card in the States.
Last time I tried to give someone a cash tip, they just like refused it. Wait, sorry, debit tip.
So there is one more thing I want to bring up is number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
Yeah, we're talking about old internet memes now.
No, I just wanted to mention that.
Okay.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hell yeah.
I'm so lost.
Yeah, I don't entirely know what's happening.
There
I'm
was.
so tired and high.
Hi.
Ah!
Hello.
Hi.
I have one more.
Mhm.
If you had to choose between dying tomorrow or living forever, what would you choose?
Living forever.
Living forever.
Yeah, living forever.
Yeah, fuck
Because
Yeah,
I am
living
fucking
forever.
terrified of dying.
What do you mean dying tomorrow, living forever? Like,
I
I feel like that's not even a comparison.
I think living forever would get boring after a while, though.
Yeah, but you make it fun again.
But also, I'm fucking terrified of dying. If I'm honest with you,
Yeah?
I am so scared of dying. The thought of dying fucking terrifies me.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
what
know.
if this living forever is like you're essentially immortal, right?
Well, yeah, you would be.
So like you're just gonna live to the heat death of the universe
yeah, sure.
and then float in space because you can't die.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Fuck it.
I think human instinct is to survive. So
Yeah.
So if anyone's like kind of posed with that question, unless they're like terribly depressed, they'd probably be like, live forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a couple people though.
I'd
Being
find
like,
some shit
I'm
to do.
terrified of living forever. I'm like,
Terribly
why?
depressed.
Yeah.
Well, it's more that like the
Major
question is,
depressive
like,
illness.
Yeah, the question was more that I
care.
saw people talking about was, would you want to live forever?
They're sad.
Right? It's not so much like
They're
you're
sad
only
and
gonna live
lonely.
one day. It's going to be
Mm.
like,
I walked in the room and I said, wow, they're sad and lonely.
I do think living forever would get boring after a while, though,
yes,
because all the people have died, and
Lame.
yeah.
They're all lame.
Yes, I think living forever. If you could choose off, when like
Living forever is the better option. Kody asked me that question. I said, living forever is better than dying tomorrow.
That
Okay.
fucking locked me up.
Okay.
Fucking Trump locked me up.
better than Sleepy Joe.
Oh,
Better than Sleepy
Got
Joe.
I walked in the room.
Goddamn,
Joe's already
political.
sleeping.
Something
Hey,
that
Yeah.
AJ and I were talking about yesterday is
AJ's uncle.
the concept of nightmares.
Oh,
it's
God.
it's funny because like nightmares are fucking sad.
I can't
like
remember
the
last
thing
nightmare
is,
I've ever had.
what, you made up a fucking scary situation and you scared yourself. Woohoo, good job. Like you made up a scary guy and he scared you in your dreams.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
you made up a scary fake scenario.
And
Yes.
wow, you got scared of
Yeah.
it and you woke up and you peed your bed.
Yeah, Pete. Yeah.
Feed the bed.
Hey,
Well,
Anyway,
AJ told me that, yeah.
So, do you guys actually have nightmares where like you like?
Brother, yesterday I had a nightmare because I went to the fucking Canada's Wonderland. I fell off the behemoth.
Okay, but like in
Yeah.
your nightmare, can you not control what's happening?
No.
No, I just told you I fell off the behemoth. I didn't want
wanted that.
Oh, actually, yeah. I fell off the behemoth. I was supposed to fall off the Leviathan.
No, dude. I like
You
ever
think I wanted that?
yeah,
The fucking Wicked Witch of the East, bro?
The Wicked Witch of the East. Keep that in a fucking bubble. Anyway, no, dude. Ever since I was a kid, I used to get nightmares every single fucking night. But like, then I kind of started realizing that like my dreams are my dreams and I can control them. And I started being able to control my nightmares. I don't get nightmares anymore.
Alex has very like weird sleeping patterns. Like, and I don't mean like when you go to sleep. I mean like you have like some shit that like nobody has.
I guess I'm very conscious in my sleep. I
You
can
like
tell.
you like suplex the bed?
Do you still hear?
No, that's just AJ.
No, I do things in real life that I don't know I can do in my
Yeah.
sleep. I haven't figured that one
Turns
out.
into it. He's trained in MMA, but he turns into a WWE wrestler.
Oh God.
He fakes it.
He's making them at night, bro.
Yeah, he's making him at night, bro.
Fucking cheese sandwiches.
Cheese. Screams cheese sandwiches as he elbow drops the bed.
Exactly.
Alex, I had someone bring this up recently to
Sure.
me. Do you still hear a screen door closing when right before you fall asleep?
No, it changes. So
What is it right now? Do you hear it every night?
no, okay. So I only hear it when like, so if I'm like going to sleep at a regular time, I don't hear it. But if it's like I'm taking a nap where I'm like conscious, but like not. It's hard to describe. If it's like in your regular sleep pattern where it's like harder to fall asleep, I'll hear it.
What do you hear right now?
So it's funny because when I was a kid, it was a tambourine because I had this weird like tambourine instrument in my room. And it was like someone slapping that, right? Then it was a screen door, and now it's fuck. What is it now?
Wait, this is the sound you hear right before you fall into your sleep?
That's how I know I'm going to sleep.
Oh, okay.
And like sometimes it startles me awake. And I also have this weird thing, and like I don't know if anybody else has this, but like I will in my dream like let's say you're asleep and like a glass would like fall off your shelf.
Mm-hmm.
I will always hear like a build up to it. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, it's like when you can hear your alarm, but like in your dream, you're making like a story up that includes your alarm sound right before it's about to go off.
Sure, but like let's say my alarm goes off at 7. I'll wake up at like 6:59 and 45 seconds. Not consistently though. Just like if I set my alarm for 9, I'll wake up just before then too. Like it's like I like subconsciously like like know it, but like I'll hear a build up and I'll wake up like what the fuck, and then it will go off. But sorry, the noise that he's talking about right now, it's like my bedroom door slamming shut. But yeah, it's my bedroom door slamming shut, and that's how I know I'm going to sleep.
Okay, so Alex,
that all plopped out of your cup. Just saying that is all right there.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry, Cody. Sorry, AJ, as you were saying.
Fuck. So Alex, I have had that sort of happen to me.
Okay.
Where like something wakes me up before I wake up. I think I've had it maybe a couple times, maybe at least a couple times. But this morning it happened to me, and I'm like, I saw a note while I was sleeping, I saw a notification like come up on my phone that Alex was calling me, and then I woke up. And then my watch started vibrating. And then I'm like, Alex is calling me. And I said, no.
Yeah, because I was about to say, was it
and
the previous 3 times I called you?
And I was like, I'm not getting this.
Yeah.
I'm fucking sleeping here, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah, you just unplugged it.
And then I called you 3 more times prior. So
And he said no.
he picked
He
up one
sti-
time. That's all I wanted.
Then he immediately hung up.
That's fine. Yeah, sleeping is great for me,
Yeah.
I guess. Or maybe I'm just more vocal about it. I don't fucking know.
You said you plan out your whole day.
Sometimes I do, yeah. Sometimes I'm like conscious enough in my sleep. I'm like, okay, get up. I probably need to wash my face because I didn't wash it last night. You know, I'm like, okay, where's my backpack? Okay, it's in the living room. I need to grab that before I grab my laundry from the I like plan stuff out in my head. I like
Damn, I wish I could do that.
consciously know it. Sometimes, not all the time, but a lot of times, like when I'm conscious, I can do that.
I wish I could do that.
Something I just noticed that's like kind of funny to me is that Alex is still wearing his lap mic.
Yeah,
Oh,
man. He
shit.
wants to like record it twice.
Is it still on?
No, it shouldn't be.
Oh, can you imagine it's just double recording?
This is like how seamlessly we transitioned from the other video.
He's supposed to be the center of attention.
He's like, I want all of the microphone.
Want all of it. All the sound
Exactly.
on me. So what were you saying? Do you want to bring up AJ?
Yeah.
Oh, you want a hypothetical?
Or who's
He didn't say that,
circumcised in this room? Because
Yeah, who-
AJ thought
That's such a
that
crazy
more
concept.
than one
Yeah, I
person-
believe.
See, this is a problem. Stefan brings us up every time we hang out.
We don't.
He always asks,
we
This
don't.
was AJ. AJ brought up it this
"Hey
time.
guys, who's circumcised?" And it's really getting old, Stefan.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
I thought for the longest time out of me, Stefan, Kody, Zach, I thought 2 of us were circumcised and 2 of us weren't. But I also do, like, now that I'm saying it out loud, I remember a conversation where you, Stefan, thought it was the opposite.
Like who was circumcised or who wasn't circumcised?
No, like you thought like the circumcised meant the
yes.
opposite
Yeah,
thing.
yes. I thought it was the opposite thing for a
Oh
while.
yeah, I forgot about that.
It was for a while too. I kept and like no one was correcting me.
What was it? What does it mean?
What? I thought
No, you tell me what
What
you.
does it mean?
Sorry, tell me what you thought it meant.
Tell the
So being
registered nurse what it means.
yeah, being
He doesn't know.
circumcised is like the foreskin being cut off, I guess.
Yes.
They
Right?
chop it off with a
Yeah.
machete. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
machete. I used to think it was the opposite. Like I thought if you were circumcised that you had the foreskin.
Oh,
And I don't know why. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. And then I don't know why it was in the conversation when someone's like, "You're wrong." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, so Zach is the only one who's not.
Circumcised.
I'm
Yeah.
not circumcised.
Okay, now I have a question. If you guys
No.
ever have sons, are you going to circumcise them?
and
No.
do I
No,
have to do
absolutely
it?
not. No. Actually,
Stefan.
you don't.
Or can you be the one who does it?
no, I'm not. Why would I do it?
I'm gonna tell Rachel.
Some
Yeah,
wire cutters.
Stefan's gonna fucking cut this off.
Okay, hypothetical here. You
If I have a son,
the-
will you circumcise him?
No.
you have the option of either circumcising your son yourself or
Okay.
Stefan does it. What do you
Oh,
choose?
God.
Myself.
Stefan,
Yeah,
you
please
first.
think. Someone else because I'm gonna see one drop of blood and pass the
Yeah, I
fuck
forgot
out.
about that part.
It's gonna cut it halfway, and it's
Yeah,
gonna be
I'm
like
gonna
a
be-
little,
I'm gonna
like a sleeve of wizard.
And I'm gonna be passed out on the floor. And then Kody has to deal with 2 things.
Alex, so you or Stefan?
Me. I'd rather me rather than Stefan.
I'd rather pick Kody.
I'd
Because he
rather-
would actually know what he's doing.
Yeah, I've circumcised many people before.
Damn.
What? Why?
Oh, just for fun.
Just have fun.
They make you do it in like the first
Meds.
day of nursing.
Yeah.
It's like the professor, the other teachers.
Adult circumcisions.
So, Mr. Henkel has an extra hood. If you know what I'm saying, Kody, I need you to take care of that.
Mm.
That baffles me also because who was it? Was it Ryan that got circumcised when he was an adult?
What? Oh, fucking Ryan from the drink, from the drinking
Yeah,
gauntlet.
that gauntlet.
I thought you meant like Ryan who was in the podcast.
No, I
last
don't
night.
know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. He did. He got circumcised like within the
Really?
last like 2 years. And the only reason why
Fucking baffles me.
I don't fucking know. But the only reason why
I didn't think that was a thing.
yeah. The only reason why I found out is because he walked to me. He was like, dude, you want to see my new cut? And he was wearing a hat, and I was like, yeah, man. I'm like,
He didn't take his hat off.
No, he just ripped out his dick, and I was like, "Nice, dude."
Slapped it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sick up, bro. Then he
Yeah.
screamed.
But that
it
was
was
the first
fresh.
time I've ever heard an adult getting circumcised. I'm like, what the absolute shit?
I know. It's a. Is this really what we want this podcast to
Yeah.
be about? By the way, because
Yeah,
like okay, well, I know it's a common thing for like people who like men who have tight foreskin,
Okay,
Where-
yeah,
where they
I
can't
can
pull it back
cut
and
off
clean
the,
it. Yeah,
cut off
yeah,
the
yeah.
circulation.
Yeah, yes. I
or
I
like
could
they just
understand
can't clean it.
Cheesy.
that.
You know, cheesy.
Cheesy.
It ain't easy being cheese.
Yeah. Oh god.
Cheesy.
Yes, it looks
Okay,
like.
yeah, I can
Patrick.
understand that. Like if it was tight or something. Like
Yeah.
Okay, change the subject.
Yeah, Alex, do you know anyone with
so-
a tight foreskin?
No, it's the same subject. Stop it.
I did.
So to change the subject off of circumcision and foreskin,
Sure.
something I was I kind of fell down a rabbit hole about is, have you guys seen this like self-aware dog online?
Yeah,
The
Bunny.
one that they trained it to like touch Stephanie.
Bunny.
oh yes, oh yes, okay.
Bunny.
Yeah,
As soon as you said
yeah, bunny.
Yeah, bunny.
And like after a while, it started contemplating its existence.
Fucking
It asked,
crazy.
like, why am I dog? And like,
Yeah,
why do
yeah,
I
yeah.
exist and all this shit? Eh? Like, do you really think that it had the ability to question
What the fuck is happening?
why it exists?
No.
Hello?
Or you
I think the people trained them to press those buttons for a video.
really?
That's 100%. I think what happened.
Okay, next subject. No, just kidding.
And ruined.
Well, like that's like the obvious answer. Like people would, I'm sure a bunch of people would be like, "Oh yes, I can understand what a dog's saying." I'm like, no, the person just trained the dog to do that.
Well, some people think it's deep rooted in like the human or in the English language, like where the English language in its nature is depressive. And
What?
Okay, I don't know where
It-
this is coming from.
How though? The language is like choice.
Yeah, the language is actively stolen from other languages.
yeah, but
Regardless of that, like you choose what characters you want to say.
Yeah, and tone.
Yeah.
yeah, but in the language, like just the connotations and just the meaning of some words are in itself depressive compared to other languages.
I don't
Like
I don't
what?
know.
Yeah, but it's
Like,
not like
what
the
makes sense to
language
me.
makes you contemplate your existence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like what are you talking? Like, give me a phrase or give me like words like that mean that.
I made that up.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
So
Because
don't
like,
say that
Yeah, you
people
fucking-
believe that
It's deep rooted in the language itself to contemplate your own
Yeah, I'm like,
existence.
No, I made it up.
Yeah.
okay.
But you guys fucking fell for it. You fucking bitches.
Well,
Literally,
like,
none of us fell for it.
I was actively asking for proof.
Yeah, we were all like, dude, that doesn't make any sense. Hey, Cody,
You
because
guys
you're right
all
there,
fell for
do
it.
you want to pass me a Sprite?
He's not really right there. Oh,
he
he
was
kind of is.
He kind of is.
He's got- he's
Look
going
at
Now
that.
we,
for it.
now we really
Look
is.
He's
at that.
going
Just
for
pass down sprites. Just pass another
Thank
one.
you.
Thanks.
Please and thank you.
Thanks, Dad.
Wow.
Fuck yes.
Welcome back to Sprite.
Welcome back to Just Giving Sprite.
Have you looked at the Sprite cranberry?
What? No.
No, you should look it up.
Is it good?
No,
What do you mean? Look it up.
Look it up. Yeah, it's.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, look it up.
I've tried it.
You couldn't have.
Why?
Why?
Just look it up.
It
What's,
doesn't- it
what's next
doesn't
on your
exist?
phone list, Cody?
It doesn't exist.
I'll look it up while you guys talk about something.
Oh fuck! It was like a fucking meme for like a long time. It was Sprite cranberry, and it was like a thing that was supposed to be like, it's a new product, and then it would just like take you to this fucking gore page. It was like it was like a 4chan thing for a long time.
Okay, that makes sense. No, there's actual Sprite cranberry.
Yeah,
now.
they made it. I think to just
Yeah.
like counteract the fucking like the meme that came out.
I can believe that.
Dankmarket.ca.
Dank. So
I don't know if I actually tried it. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Hey,
another thing I want to talk about
Yeah.
was, so I know you guys like talking about Sasquatch on the
We love
the
them.
Sasquatch.
Actually.
You talk about it with Ryan. You talk about Zach.
Well, Zach
Is-
is.
So
Squatch.
Zach isn't. Yeah, he's Squatch.
He's a Squatch.
He's Squatch. Yeah. So something that one of my coworkers brought up to me is Have you guys heard about that? The 𝓈𝒶𝓁𝓀𝑒𝑒𝑏 Pass.
What?
No.
What?
I've not heard of this.
So it was like a thing in like the 60s.
Okay.
And it happened in Russia. And these guys, that like it was a group of explorers. They went on this like exploration,
Mhm.
and they were going to like prepare for all these like exploration like camping like outings.
Yeah.
So they went like on this place in Russia on this mountain. But the crazy thing was they went out, and it was on like February 1st, like 1957, something like that.
So winter.
Yeah, exactly. And they were all these guys who were like part of like they all had like university degrees for like whatever type of like exploration, right?
Yeah.
And so they were out there and they were camping, and then they never came back. They all died on this exploration.
Okay.
So when they were camping, and they had their tent like in this like open field. But what was crazy about it was because they all died there, but they had these like crazy unknown injuries. Like crazy crush injuries, or like these like one of the people like had their tongue ripped out of their like out of their mouth, or like their eyes ripped out of their face. And like really, you've never heard of this, eh?
I think I
I have.
have, and I thought people would the other argument that people would say it would be bears or something, wouldn't it? Wasn't
It was like some people said it was
something that's like that,
bears,
right?
but they thought it was bears or hypothermia, and they like wrote it off for like weeks. And then
Yeah.
once the frost started melting and the snow started melting, they found people like 30 feet under the snow with like these crazy injuries that this couldn't be explained. That like wasn't hypothermia, where they had like crazy internal injuries that like wasn't like possible that people could like possibly have it from bears or like hypothermia and stuff, eh? And then they had like radiation in their body, and they had like other stuff like that. They just had these crazy like injuries to them.
So like
Yeah.
I like Bigfoot Squatch people being like that was a Bigfoot.
Yeah, there's a few people that believe that it was like Yeti, like stuff like that.
A radioactive Yeti.
But like in Russia. Yeah, man.
And like
Could
I always
be.
thought that
You
one
never
was
know.
like not disproven because it was fucking the 1950s, but like people were saying like it was a bear, or just because of the injuries were weird. That either that it was like bear, or like they're like decomposed, like things got decomposed weirdly. So like it's why the reason that the eyes would be missing and stuff like that, because they were saying like it could have been a polar bear, because polar bears will just kill to kill.
Yeah.
But
like another thing with these people is they were just naked. They were just in their underwear.
But 30 feet
That's
below
common
the
with
snow.
hypothermia, though. That's common with like passing, with like dying by
You-
freezing to
like,
death.
But like a like expert like camper and like exploration person in like the cold, just in their underwear. Like,
Yeah. So I know it's common when you're freezing to death, you feel extremely hot and like sweaty before you like freeze to death. Like it's very common to find like victims who have froze to death naked and like in their underwear.
interesting.
It's like a common phenomenon with that.
Yeah, that's weird. Another thing with this thing was that I guess there was like somebody in like the Russian like emergency system they called them, and then they were saying like this is happening, right?
like a radio.
Yeah, like a radio, like
That's
an
crazy.
emergency system. And these people, like the guy who got called, has like records of being called, and he's called his supervisor, and his supervisor's like, "Don't worry about it. Like, don't do anything about it."
Wild.
So like the Russian government is apparently like in on it too. So some people like theorize that it was like a test of some kind, or like an experiment.
Yeah, an experiment.
Experiment against these people. It's crazy stuff, man.
I can
What,
believe
just
that.
random two campers?
Yeah, I think it was
It was a group.
It was a group.
It was like 10 people,
It was 10 people. And
something like that.
the two people below the snow.
It was just like 2 people below the snow, but they didn't know about the people until the frost started melting, or like the snow started melting. It's crazy, man.
It was crazy.
Yeah, that's well, like when it comes to like
That's
government
creepy.
experiments and stuff, I'm like, they're just real, right? Like you've heard about all the ones that got released after like 100 years in the U.S. with like polio and shit, and like AIDS, and just giving them to people.
100 years?
Well, like because unless if they asked for, I think because I think those experiments were done in like the 1920s.
My favorite
1930s.
my favorite experiment I've heard from the U.S. government is that they can record somebody's voice
Mhm.
through a phone that doesn't have a battery in it, and also like they can take they can see the vibration. Like, so what they did is they parked a car in the middle of the desert,
Mhm.
and they had two people have a conversation, and they watched above from a plane with like this specific piece of equipment that they haven't released yet, and they were able to record the words and the conversation those people were having in that vehicle off of the sound waves reflecting off a chip bag that was on the dashboard. It's pretty fucking crazy.
That
That
is wild.
sounds a little crazy.
But what about COVID?
we already went down this with this podcast.
Hey, I have an adult topic. What do you guys think of the carbon tax hike coming April 1st?
It's bullshit. I fucking hate
What?
it.
It's good,
What's
bro.
gonna happen?
It'll solve like fucking global warming.
Yeah, that's what it is. At least.
Sure.
Like all global warming. Don't
I
fuck
have-
with the rest of the world. We're
I
going to
have-
fix it.
I have no comment on it.
What?
I have a comment. Fucking that's bullshit.
I don't have any comment on
What
it.
is that on though? Like,
So that's on everything. That's on gas and like all the like random other products. I think only food
gas
maybe
is
doesn't
already
have it.
so expensive.
Yeah, it's going to add like 4 or 5 cents guaranteed to
What's
gas.
5 cents? It doesn't fucking matter.
Well,
It
with
matters to me.
already being like
Sorry, expensive.
$1.50, right? Like 5 cents, and the fluctuation's always going to have an added 5 cents. It's that we're not going to see it below $1.50 anymore, right? Like that's going to be the thing. There's also a bunch of other stuff. It's tagged on to a lot of shit.
Dude, I remember when
we pay for it. Like we actively pay that tax right now.
Oh, it's already on?
It's the carbon tax at like what 13%, 10%, and it's going up to 23%. Like they're adding an absolute fuck ton to it. And it's just
I had no
and
clue.
like I think it's Alberta. They're just like the PM or whatever of Alberta, just like not the PM, whoever's just the main government body. It's just like,
Blue?
yeah, we're not doing that. It's like no, we're not doing that. Even if it's a federal mandate, we're not doing that. We're not putting it on. We're not raising it to add to what's already there. So
Really?
the Alberta's just like no, and now there's like most of the provinces are like fucking stop because this is ridiculous, including Ontario.
Do you like Trudeau?
Man,
And
the
I voted
thing,
his ass in.
the thing is with the like liberals and conservatives, it cycles back and forth. Like liberals
does.
promise good things, then they do good things, and they screw up. And then conservatives promise good things, and they do good things, and then they screw up. And it
Yeah.
cycles back and forth. That's how it's always been.
Mhm.
And then NDP got him once, and then
And then never again.
and then never again. It just
It was
goes.
so bad.
It went liberal, conservative. I mean, NDP got him once, and
Yeah.
then it just cycled back and forth forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because conservatives are stupid, and
Jack
so are
Layton.
liberals.
Yeah.
We're all
Just the whole-
stupid.
yeah, everyone. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well, I'm happy you agreed with me.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Every single time I look at Kody, it seems like his mic gets higher.
No,
That's because it eventually
because the
goes
stand
down
is
up,
fucking
man.
broken, man. Like it keeps slouching.
It keeps going higher.
It ends up like going down here eventually.
Yeah.
I just keep fixing it.
You can rotate the mic down.
I have, and it fucking ends up like this, and I'm like, "Hey, Stefan, down there." So I just put it up here, and then I'm assuming it's eventually gonna get like down here. So, I have a lot of patience, brother.
Brother.
What else is on your notes?
No, you didn't want to hear it.
What?
I'm just giving you a hard time. So I had a dream the other day where I was a fucking WWE champion. I beat The Rock. I beat
Crazy.
fucking Brock Lesnar. I beat fucking The Edge. It was awesome, man. I had the champion of Hell in the Cell.
Nice.
Well, that
That's-
was on my list.
Okay, that's pretty wild, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, thanks, man. I just wanted to bring that up.
Is there any like current age wrestlers you
Yeah.
CM Punk.
beat? Okay.
I still think that's actually pretty old, isn't it?
No,
Yeah.
CM
Is he
Punk's
still there?
kicking.
Fuck.
I don't know. What's the guy with the fucking sock puppet?
Okay, he's way
McFoley.
gone.
Mc-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mick Foley, bro. I beat him too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so old.
It was in a
Bro.
dream. It's not fucking real. I didn't.
Those-
Disclaimer: I did not actually beat fucking John Cena in a wrestling match.
Cody's just beating old men in the old
Yeah.
folks' home.
Jake Paul.
Yeah, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. He's just gonna beat an almost 60-year-old man.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Something else I have here is I broke up with my ex-girl. Here's her number. Psych, that's the wrong number.
That's good. Yeah.
Oh,
No, you can see it right there.
Dude, super hot fire.
I believe it.
Yeah, it's right there.
You have more?
Yeah.
Okay, we got.
Okay. Right now.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the difference between Neil Armstrong and Michael Jackson?
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. Michael had sex with children.
Jesus.
Okay.
No, not Jesus.
Oh,
Children.
you're right.
Children.
Yeah.
It was here, man. It's on,
jokes
it's on the list.
That's not
You
really
told me to
topic
read
to
it.
It's
talk
not a good
about.
list. It's a bad list.
I like how he's topics, but like they very fluctuate in like
It's
The-
basically
like-
a list of whatever comes to mind over the past month.
but like they don't fall under the umbrella of
No.
topic. They just
Yeah, they just-
they're
Just
just
things
like
you
all
say.
No, there's some topics and there's some that are just jokes. Like the first one is just Gail Lewis.
oh my
Damn.
god. Would you rather kill one innocent child to heal the world's diseases forever, but you'd have to kill the child with your hands?
Child's dying.
Do I have to like get in trouble for killing the child?
Wait. Is that diseases now, or is that all diseases? Is that like future diseases?
The world's diseases besides age, let's say.
Well, age is not really a disease.
Some
Do I
people
get in-
consider it
Like,
disease.
do I get in trouble for this? Or it fixes things?
What if you did get in trouble for things?
Yeah.
No, do I get in trouble for
yeah,
killing the
I
kid?
still think I'd kill
Does the world know, but you're still going to go to jail because you murdered a child? Like, does the world know that you're just like, okay, he murdered this child and all
What-
the diseases are gone?
What if you could plan it and like
What if I could kill the kid and not get in trouble?
what if it was like any child?
Oh,
Like,
I get to choose?
Any child.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I met some
Wait,
fucking asshole kids in my life. And I don't get in trouble and everything gets fixed. Oh, mama.
What if it was like hypothetically the same as it is now? Like you,
But I get to kill kids too? What the fuck?
Jesus.
That's awful.
That's hypothetical is
no,
awful.
I mean like you, if you solve all world diseases forever,
Forever,
but
okay.
you like it's your responsibility. You have to like if you want to get away with it, you have to like plan to get away with it. Like
You
it's
know,
a regular murder.
I think that kind of falls under the same hypothetical like Stefan talked about earlier tonight, where he says, would you rather live forever or
Yeah, or die the next day.
die the next day? What is the benefit of solving every world's diseases? Because then I think the world just go to shit. Because the resources would just be like fucking depleted. Because there's like 30 billion people living at once, and like I don't think it's beneficial to have all of the diseases fixed.
Yeah, but think about the amount of good lives you'll save at the same time.
Also,
See,
think
the
of all the kids that would die
If you saved all the diseases,
if you
what do you
didn't
mean?
fix
Okay, when
the
it's
disease.
when
He's
it's
already a nurse. He saves enough.
I
when,
save enough people.
I don't
when,
believe you.
when it's a disease, are they also talking about like viruses? Because aren't they different?
Yeah, what about AIDS though? Think of like Africa.
That's what I'm talking about.
How many people die from like AIDS and shit? Like that's not really
Is
Yeah.
is AIDS a disease or what is it?
it's a disease, I'd
It's a
say.
disease,
yeah,
yeah.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
It's an
It could,
STI.
it could be
It's an
classified, but
infection.
yeah.
It's not an
It's an
infection
infect-
because it's permanent. It's an STD.
Oh yeah, it just
It's an illness. What is STI? Sexually transmitted illness.
infection.
Infection.
So
it's
like
not an
chlamydia,
infection.
gonorrhea, syphilis,
But it's not an
those are
infection.
infections. Those are infections. AIDS is not.
Yeah.
Is a disease.
Mm.
Oh,
Autoimmune disease.
so it doesn't matter if they call it ST or STI.
Sure.
But I don't know if it would be good to be able to solve everything, because then the world's just going to go to shit.
Well,
'cause
like I said, because then
it's
you would
gonna-
still have the viruses and infections because those aren't diseases, right? So like people will still get the common cold and like of the flu,
Yeah.
and technically COVID, right? So like you still have like you're not solving everything. You're just solving a very specific thing.
Yeah.
Right. Like, like the extra bad stuff, I guess what a disease is.
Makes sense.
Right. And so it would just be one offset of the medical center, like the people that make the medicine. Right. Like just that offset is just not there anymore. Like that research is done. Now the researchers are going to go research something else.
More antibiotics.
Yeah, right. Like,
double the antibiotics. Everyone gets antibiotics.
Right. Like we would just have super Tylenol after like a couple of years because everyone would just be focusing on.
You'll never be in pain
Tylenol.
ever again.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, it sounds pretty solid.
I actually don't take like fucking any painkillers, so
I usually don't. Unless
Why
it's a
not?
really bad fucking headache, and then I will. But
yeah. Anyway, we're probably at like a minute left, 35 seconds. So anyway, this was Based Beyond Belief featuring Kody.
Thanks for having us, boys. Or having us. Thanks for having me, boys.
There's multiple of them.
Yeah,
There's DID.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to say? Final closing words?
Yeah.
You got-
Subscribe
promote
to
your
Just
own
Giving
thing.
Up.
Promote your own thing.
Yeah. Like the video.
Sure.
And buy merch.
Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah.
Look at this camera. Tell us what you have going on.
Yeah.
Up too late.
It's like Hot Ones.
2, 1, and
Off.
Cut that out at the end. That's fucking stupid.